Do you want to know which one of your friends are fake and which ones are real? Find out in a moment. Never beg people to hang out with you. If you have to beg your friends to hang out with you, and they still make excuses as to why they want to hang out with you, then they're simply not true friends. You know, I mean, if you have some BS excuse every time they flake on you and you show up to the city of where you're at in the main part by the river and they don't show up they were supposed to, and they have some bullshit excuse like, oh, you can't believe what happened, and they go on for 5 minutes straight explaining how there's no way they could have shown up and how it wasn't their fault, and they didn't even call you that same day to make sure that you knew that's why, then it's a lie. There's I think it's Occam's razor, I believe. I could be wrong on this. The simplest explanation is usually the correct one. So if they're making some bullshit excuse the last 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 minutes as to why they didn't show up, or why they can't hang out that day, or why this or why that, chances are they're completely full of it. And chances are they don't even care about you. For years, I had to deal with friends who would never be there for me, who would make the most outlandish excuses as to why they couldn't hang out with me. And I had to beg them to hang out. And I get to hang out maybe once, twice a year with them, finally, after they finally agreed. But a lot of times they'd make plans and they wouldn't even show up when they were supposed to show up. These aren't true friends to you. You gotta find friends who are true friends. Go to different places. Go to the Buddhist temple. Go to a church. Go to a library. Go somewhere where you think good people will be. If you're going to school, then go to school and hang out with a different crowd than you're already hanging out with. Someone who might not be as fun. Like, I always thought my friends were really fun, but I thought that the really loyal friends were really boring. Nowadays, I'm a little different. I see the world differently. I'll hang out with people who I once thought was boring. And they're great, loyal, true friends. Over time, things will get better. You will make friends eventually who actually care and will actually be there for you and make plans and keep plans and not flake on you. But if they do that, and they used to do that to me, they used to go out there and treat me poorly and make plans and then wouldn't show up. And have some BS excuse like, oh, dude, you won't believe what happened. That's how you know it's bullshit at first. When they say that. And they say, oh, you won't believe what happened. Let me tell you what happened. So let me tell you what happened. That's what they do. They say it. It's how you know it's the beginning of a bullshit excuse they're making in order to lie to you and BS you and tell you that the reason why they never showed up. Keep in mind, a lot of them, when they were called that same day, like 3 hours later to cancel either, that's how you know they're full of it. So I used to deal with this all the time with fake friends who were never there for me, who didn't care. Yeah. And don't ever hang out with people who you feel in your heart of hearts, in your clairvoyance, your sixth sense, that they don't really care about you. Friends who care about you are there for you. They beg you to hang out with you. They come to you, and if you say no, they're like, oh, come on, please, let's hang out. They're dying to hang out with you. That's what a true friend is. And they're loyal, and they don't lie to you. They never lie to you. Hardly ever. And they treat you right, and they're respectful to you. And they're, people who go out of their way to do nice things for you. And when you do something nice for them, and then you need a favor 3 months later, 6 months later, a year later, they do it. You don't have to say things like, oh, well, Since I did that for you 9 months ago, you think you helped me out? People will shut down when you do that to them, when you put them on the spot like that. Oh, because I did this for you. Would you do this for me? Right? So I did it for you. Since I gave you some of my peanuts, will you give me some of your cashews? Since I gave you some, right? And people like that, when you do that to people, they tend to shut down, right? And so, never beg people to hang out with you. You have to beg them, and then when they do make plans, they flake on you and don't even call 3 hours later to tell you why they were gone. And then 5 days later, you run into them, and they act like nothing ever happened, and say, "Oh, this is what happened." Until it happened. This is crazy story. What happened? My sister got AIDS, and my brother died in a car crash, and my grandmother's in the hospital right now from a heart attack. And I had to go visit her. Like, where is she? I'll bring her flowers. Oh, no, she doesn't want anybody visiting her right now. No, that's nothing, right? So, will I be able to see her to wish her well? Oh, she's moving to Kansas after this. Yeah, that's right. Kansas. That's the ticket. Kansas. That's what's going on next. Maybe I can call her. No, she wouldn't be calling her. She's really she doesn't like people wishing her a good farewell and asking if she's okay. She doesn't like that, but everyone likes that. No, she doesn't. She's really angry inside. Maybe I give some chamomile tea to calm her down. No, she doesn't like chamomile tea. And then it goes on and on and on and on. People are so full of shit. And you have to accept that. They're full of shit. You have to accept that. You have to. People are even full of shit. There are a few people in society who are honest and true, who will do the right thing, who are dependable. These people do exist, and the problem is finding them. Finding them and sticking with them. They might not be the most interesting people to you at first, but you get used to them. You might like hanging out with thugs because they're more fun, like I used to do. But these sweet, goody two-shoes people who are loyal and true to me, who are there for me and are always doing things for me, I thought they were rather boring when I was a kid, so I didn't hang out with them. But times have changed. That might change for you as well when you get older. And you start to realize, hey, maybe I would like to hang out with some good-hearted individual who does the right thing, who might be a little boring, but he's fun to hang out with at the end of the day. People change. People's tastes change. Yeah. So just remember, stop hanging out with people and begging people, those people, to hang out with you when they won't even be there for you. No matter how hard you try to get them to be punctual and on time and show up and hang out with you, and they keep saying, no, we'll do it next week. No, we'll do it next month. No, we'll do it next year. They never, ever, ever agree to plans. You have to beg them, right? And you might get to hang out with them once, twice a year because of that reason. And maybe 5 times during the 7 times they go to hang out, they flake on you and have some bullshit excuse. Oh, dude, I can't believe this happened. Let me tell you what happened. It was insane. I got herpes, and they tried to attack me. They tried to come out of my body and attack me. It was a herpes monster. Yeah, it tried to choke me to death in the shower, and it was kind of electrocuted in the shower. It was insane, dude. It was insane. I'll tell you what, the herpes monster almost got me, dude. He came out of my body and tried to destroy me. I mean, dude. You'd be amazed, like, how many excuses they'll make. But don't hang out with people. Don't hang out with people you have to beg in order to get them to hang out with you. If you have to beg them and they flake on you anyway, fuck them. I mean it. Fuck them. Don't hang out with those people. You're better than that. You deserve better than that. Don't do that. Wait till you have friends who are loyal and true. And go to different places to find them. Go to the Buddhist temple. Go to a Christian church. Go to a Muslim mosque. Go to Meetup. I think it's meetup.com, pretty sure. Make some friends, hang out with them, go hiking with them, make true friends. They're out there. They are out there. But you gotta find them. So that's what you should be doing. Remember, you should never be begging someone to hang out with you. You should never do that. Ever. You should never do that. If you have to beg them to hang out with you, then they're not true friends. So, good luck to you guys. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe and hit the bell so that you can be notified of my next videos. I spread peace and love around the world. I love all living creatures. I love to harm no one. I want to help people and do good for the world. And please share this video and favorite this video if you can. If you like that is. If you feel like it is really that worthy. Give it a like if you like it, please. Let me know in the comments below your stories of having a true friend. If you know what a true friend is, let me know in the comments below. And also, if you had an experience with crappy friends and the ones you had to drop to better your life, let me know in the comments below. Cool. Thank you. Have yourself a wonderful day.